Yo, what up, boy? What up? Hey, what up, man? Hey, man, welcome y'all to another talk. Real talk live, baby. We back again. This is another episode. I got my boy Tyrone on here, and guess what, y'all? We're gonna talk about this thing about these voting's opinions. That's what we're here to talk about today. I know I got I'm gonna have a bunch of people probably don't like my opinion, but that's why we're gonna get these opinions, and maybe they enlighten me and change my mind and my thought process, because I got a different outlook on voting as many others got their reasons for voting. And maybe when y'all start hearing what other people's explanation is why they don't vote or do vote, maybe that'll help you decide and make a change. But I doubt it for me. But I still will listen and understand what other people's opinions are, so I can maybe I might get a different outlook, and maybe I can understand it better without y'all just getting mad because people say they don't vote or do vote. So with that being said, what you want me to call you today? You want to call you Tyrone? You want to be Mr. Green? What you want it to be, brother?
We're gonna please your heart. We're gonna please your heart.
I call you what I want to call. I call you what I used to call you when we used to 202 East Bryce Avenue.
I know, right? I always remember that address.
Hey man, you still remember it?
Yeah.
Man, boy.
It looks different when I go through. It looks different, man. You know, Mr. White Black, he bought up a lot of real estate back in there and built.
He still own that stuff back there?
He probably do. I mean, I don't even know if he's still living.
No,
he was old as shit back then, so it's like that was 20 years ago. This nigga can't be living. It's impossible.
Well, hey, it might be possible, but I for real, man, I really got to talk about this. What's up, Shani? Got my boy Tyrone up in here. You got your comments on, T?
Yeah, I see. So how are you?
Miss Sweetie, we doing good, baby girl. We talking about the voting. We talking about voting opinions tonight. I'm trying to get some clarification and understand some things. So basically, the question was asked earlier this week: why do people get mad when some people tell them that they don't vote? That was the question, Tyrone. That's the question, Shawnee. They asking, why do people get mad when someone tells them they don't vote? And then I told them to explain, like elaborate more on it. And why do people that vote feel like they have the right to like really down a person if they say they don't vote?
You want my opinion?
Yeah, I want your opinion. I want yours too, Shawnee.
Oh, I thought you want to wait till more people get in the room. We got one person. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, we got to keep it going. I want to know.
Well, I don't look at it like that, like getting mad at you for not voting. I just say, if you don't vote, don't complain. I feel like if people who don't vote voted for the winning side, if I can say it any plainer, that you voted for the winning side, so you can't complain. Whatever legislation, whatever they put out, just run with it. Now, if the guy you voted for won and you got what you want out of it, out of the politician, whether Republican or Democrat, you got what you had coming. So I don't see the big deal.
But something you said if you don't vote, you can't complain.
I don't feel like you should complain about the legislation that comes behind the person you vote for that's being pushed.
But that's what we talking about. Why? How can you say they can't complain?
Because that's the person you voted for.
But I'm saying the people that don't vote, you saying they can't complain.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. Because this is how I see you if you're not a voter. Mm-hmm. You voted for the winning team because you didn't cast a vote. Right. It was like whoever won, it didn't matter to you to vote. Right. So, okay, whoever has a tears, you got to go with whatever tears drop.
You don't think you might want to reword it? Because even if I don't vote, I can complain if I want to.
I mean, you could, but you voted for the guy. you could, but it go upon deaf ears that say, "Well, did you vote for him?" You'd be like, "Yeah, I did." Because you didn't voice your opinion on. If you don't voice your opinion, well, the problem is a lot of times we don't even know what's the issue within our community for the people we're voting for anyway. Like the little shit, like the judges and all those other people below that. We just go out for the president, vice president.
Like people don't get out and be looking at about the city. Who's in the city? Who's down here?
Looking at that sometimes.
What's up, Dez? She says it's a person's choice to vote or not to vote. And you know what? And I agree with that too, Sean. And that's why I was gonna try to come back when Tyrone what he said. I get what he's saying, but on my opinion, when it comes to voting, listen, I don't tell y'all the truth. I don't care. It ain't like you can do nothing to me, but shit, I didn't start voting until like 3 years ago. To be honest with you, because I just felt like what one of the things he had just said, I felt like, hey, whatever they're gonna say and we gotta do, we're gonna have to do it anyway. So what does it matter? I mean, I voted before, and it didn't have no impact on my life because whatever they said gonna be done, I just felt like this is my opinion, y'all. I felt like I'm gonna have to do whatever they tell me to do. So whatever, if they said milk was gonna be $12 in the store, you either gonna buy milk for $12 or you're not gonna buy it. So I figure if my vote don't change anything that they're talking about doing, what's the purpose of me voting?
But what about in your community, though, at least? Maybe those are the ones you can see the difference.
I don't see no difference in the community vote.
I mean, if you're not participating, then you're not going to notice what's going on, like what's current, what kind of bills and laws are trying to pass at their level.
Out of all the voting that's been done in your level, at our level, what I'm saying, I mean, I ain't talking about since you've been living in San Antonio. I'm talking about that people that been living in South Carolina, all these different states. We all got the city votes of for the lower level. But I'm saying, what big changes be coming when we vote on these people? They don't change nothing that's in our own areas. Even when the ones that's out there voting.
I'm okay with all that. I'm just saying, if you're not casting a vote, what does it matter? It doesn't matter to you. I look at that person thinking, hey man, it don't matter.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Kevin? Maybe Kevin can put some inlight on this too. He can. Yeah, he's very educated with it. So, hey, I'm just saying, I hear everybody saying,
who's getting mad at y'all? I don't see why people get mad.
It's a lot of folks get mad at you when you tell them you don't vote. If I tell somebody right now, hey man, I don't vote, and they say, well, you ain't got no right to complain about nothing. I say this, hey, you right about that. You may say, I said, but guess what? I can complain about whatever I want, whether I vote or not. If I don't want to vote, I just don't vote. I have my reasons. And I don't get mad at people that do vote, and they shouldn't get mad at the people that don't vote. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel, to me, it doesn't change the things that I think that need to be changed in the world. Because y'all don't understand, just like I might not understand why you really vote. You vote on these things, but guess what? We're still doing whatever they tell us we got to do. That's all I'm saying. They say one thing, you're going to do this, you're going to do it. If they vote on a bill, guess what? You're just going to need to follow the bill. So, like you're saying, when they say, why you get mad? I don't get mad. What I'm saying, I hate when people get mad at me when I say, well, I don't vote. Or I vote when I feel like I'm going to vote. When I know it's going to be.
Ain't nobody business if you vote or not, though, for it.
It's a lot of folks. It's a lot of business in that, man, when it comes to voting, man. It's a lot. Hey, girl, what you doing, Lady J? Yeah. So like Kevin said, it's a choice like religion. It is, Kevin. It is like a choice and it's like religion, but it's the fact that a lot of people jump on you and say, hey, man, if you don't vote, y'all messing up what the forefathers did and what we went through for slavery and what Martin Luther King, and y'all just messing it up for everybody. Them folks turning over in their grave. And I'll be like, how they turning over in their grave? Listen, we knew back then we needed change. We knew that. So we know how they was really pushing the vote. I'm saying, like, now, look at this, look at us now. When you cast your vote, what are we really changing? I'm just saying, y'all tell me, how's it really impacting your life? That's what I'm asking tonight. How does it impact everything that Trump and everybody else don't do, even with Biden in there right now? It ain't impacted my life. It hasn't changed nothing. Everything that Obama did, it didn't impact my life and change nothing. What did it change? That's what we're asking.
So that's what you sum up about voting, about what they did or whatever. It's your rights, man.
But I'm saying, how does it impact your life? Whatever we voted on, who we put up there, all the changes that they make, Tyrone, I'm asking you. I'm just asking your opinion.
Dude, a lot of that shit is, look, politicians are lying. Both sides, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. But it's your right to not to vote. But it's just, for me, it's like, I cancel it out when I hear people say they don't vote and complain about whatever policies is being passed, because then I don't want to hear, because you're not doing anything to stop anything. You're going with the flow. That's fine. But I don't hate them. I just feel like this guy don't vote. What we arguing about? It's like you don't even what kind of argument that is. It's like this don't even vote.
Hey, well, boy, Kevin said he vote because people died for our rights. Same, pretty much what I was saying. He said that he vote for the people that died for our rights to vote.
But you have an argument with a dude that never served time in the military about the military for it.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
But you have an argument with somebody who never served time in the military, and you have.
No,
they can't tell you shit, right?
They can't tell me nothing.
So what the shit is? A motherfucker who don't vote gonna tell me shit about some laws and shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. They bring up, Ty. That's what I'm saying. They bring up the possibilities of, hey, man, I voted, and then when I say, okay, you voted for this person, but then when they get up there, what changed when they got up there that you voted for them? They said they can't. It's nothing to argue about because guess what? Whatever law they change, we all got to follow it. Whether it's bad or good.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen. Hey, everybody that voted, we voted for Biden. That voted, right? We voted for Biden, right? I'm just asking the question. What has changed since they got up there?
I don't know. Well, look.
I'm asking a question. Everybody.
Gas price has went up. Gas has went up.
Yes, gas has went up. So tell me, yeah, it went up, but it was down when Trump was in there. I'm just asking the question, y'all. Don't get mad with me, because guess what? I'll give it back to you. I'm just going to say it. Wait, when Trump was in there, gas was down. I'm just asking.
Okay. Immigration deportation is down.
He said, hold on, what you saying, T? What
immigration deportation is down.
Right. I'm like, Evelyn said, go ahead, man. Evelyn said it all depends on the person. Yeah, it does all depend on that. But guess what? Y'all voted for these people, but ain't that changed? Where's the change? Where's the change? Y'all keep saying y'all voted for these people to make these changes. I'm asking y'all where the change is at. Okay, Kevin said, do you agree with Biden's selections?
I don't.
Hold up. You read it? You ready to comment?
I did. I don't.
He said, do you agree with Biden's selection of black female of the
I don't.
Okay, well, tell me why you don't.
It's like affirmative action if you think about it on that level. Like they looking at her like, yeah, you just got in because you were black, not because you were just qualified. I think at that level, whoever the fuck they pick, shouldn't matter if it's a female or a man or color. It could be an Asian lady, it could be whoever. If that motherfucker more qualified,
right?
I want that motherfucker in there. It's nice to say, yeah, I put the first black woman up there, but he could have shut the fuck up and just did it.
Without making a big scene about it.
Yeah, he's trying to get credit for some shit. You see what I'm saying? He's doing it for ratings to me.
Right.
Had he felt like that for real, he wouldn't have told the American people shit. He would just pick that black woman and roll with it. I'd appreciate that shit. But now every time you're going to look, they're going to point and be like, man,
Kevin says, so what's the argument? Kevin says, so what's the argument for what people selected?
Huh? What is that?
Read down at the bottom.
So what's the argument for what people selected?
He says, so yeah, what's the argument for what people selected?
I don't understand the question.
I don't understand it either, Kevin. Hey, break it down to me, brother. You can come in there. You know I can bring you on, bro. Don't send me that email so I can bring. He said white. He said white.
Argument for white people selection. I'm not tracking.
So what's the argument for white people being selected?
There's no argument.
That's what he asking you.
There's no argument with me at all. Pick the best person in place. I know it's all political, though. Don't always be the best person, whatever it may be. They picking sides, or they want them to be conservative or left or whatever. So they trying to balance it out up there. But what I'm saying is, I don't know. So what they go say now? You know what? We're gonna pick I don't know.
He said you stated affirmative action.
Yeah, but that person shouldn't feel like that. She shouldn't feel like she was selected because, we're going to pick a black woman out of this pile of black women over here. She's the baddest motherfucker out of all those motherfuckers. That's how I want to see her. Not because she's just the baddest black chick that we can find, the best.
I'm with you, Miss Evelyn. It's all about money, and it's a bullshit walk. I'm with you, Miss Evelyn. I'm down with you on that one. I am.
It's cool. it's cool that he's gonna do it, but what I'm saying is he didn't have to broadcast it before doing it. He should just did that.
Right.
It'd be like that motherfucker. What Tyler Perry do? He goes to Walmart and he tells he pays for all this stuff.
But that's the thing,
Just do that shit.
Gina, she said best qualification. Who cares, man? There's a lot of qualified people out there, but guess what? Listen, you may not think color has to play a part, but it does, because in the last 30 years, well, we can say 40 years, how many blacks been up there?
We had a president that was black, man.
Damn. I'm just saying, we said how many? How many?
Do you feel that action should go away? I
don't think it should go away. I don't think it should go away, because if it does, shit, we'll be back where we was all them years back then. I don't think it should go away, Kim. I don't. That's me.
I don't either. I don't either. I just don't think that position should be treated as that.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
You can't use the presidency like that, affirmative action. You can't say it's got to be a black guy coming up this time. We're going to vote a black guy to be the president next year or 2 years down the road. I'm just saying for that level, yeah, but some of these companies, they got to have that structure.
Hey, I said how many. I ain't say y'all keep pointing out ones and twosies. I'm talking about you ain't pointing out no 4s and 30s and 10s and 20s. I don't care about the ones and twosies. We talking about more. It ain't no different than like what's going on in the NFL right now. We talking about more. We talking about more people, and we talking about the voting. That's what we talking about. He said, "How can the people who had a 400-year slow start? We can't. If not for first, that was Kevin. We know that that'll never happen. You can't. How can he? You read what he wrote, right? We'll never be able to catch up. We ain't gonna never catch up. Period. That just ain't gonna happen unless the world get destroyed and start over. We ain't gonna never catch up. It's already this shit been already in place. The voting system was in place before us anyway. Y'all do know that, right?
In the White House.
She said 10 they class. And that's all they gonna ever do is clean that motherfucker too. But I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna say this too. Y'all right? Y'all do know the voting system was already set up, right? It's been set up a long time ago. It wasn't for us anyway. And the only way they can make it better for voting and doing all this shit, you have to redo a better system, and they ain't gonna do that because it was already set in place. You know, and this is why I tell you when I say, man, hey. Man, when you got a state like Georgia and they say, hey, man, every vote don't count because they be like, oh, the little small towns, we got electoral. Why y'all think they came up with electorals? And what's the other thing? You got electoral votes and the other shit. Why you think they came up with that? Why you just can't vote and then whoever win, they just win? Why we got to do all this shit about the electoral state? Why we got to do all that? Why y'all think they came up with that? Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Why you think they came up with that, T? Why is it has to be so hard about voting? Why? See, and like he said, popular voting. Then you got this vote. Why you got to do all that? Why we just can't vote and go in there and vote like we did when we was in elementary school? Y'all know how to say, if 30 people vote for this dude to be the class president and the other 20 vote for the other, who wins? The 30, right? Why we got to go through all this other shit? Why we just can't vote, man?
No, because some places are bigger than other places.
And see, there y'all go with that shit, man. That's that shit I don't be wanting to hear, man.
Texas got more people than a smaller place like Rhode Island.
What does that matter, man? I ain't tell you to move to Rhode Island. I didn't tell you to move to Rhode Island.
Make everything even. They got to do something like that, man.
It's not even no matter how they did the voting system. That's why they can control what they're doing. What are you talking about? It's not even. Y'all really believe that's even? You really believe it's even? The system is even?
Well, you're thinking about changing that around, man. I don't know what they're going to do about it, but I think they're going to change it.
The system ain't even, man. He said, how can you elect someone if they don't receive the majority of the votes? Well, you can.
You got to get the majority of the electoral votes. Kevin, Mr. Young, I hope that answers your question. That's how they're going to win in this motherfucker war.
But that's how, for now, that's how you gonna win. But man, come on, man. For all the people that was jumping on me and talking about, man, you don't vote, you can't listen. I'm gonna say it again. It's my opinion, man. I do what I feel like I need to do. And I'm gonna say it again. It doesn't affect you. If it doesn't affect you, why am I even worrying about it? Because guess what? Even if it did affect you, you still gonna do whatever they tell you got to do. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong, T? I just want to know. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're gonna do what's got to be done. You know what I'm saying, but that
If
don't mean you shouldn't vote. That don't mean you shouldn't vote. Get out and vote.
Whatever. I mean,
let your voice be heard.
Whatever, because they know who they want to win. I believe them in that too. Listen. So hold up. So even though, okay, check this out. So what changed in your life when Trump became president? Since everybody hated him so much, tell me, how did Trump affect your life? Yeah, how did Trump, by him being president, affect your life then?
Oh, my gas prices went down.
I'm just saying, but how did he affect your life, your way of living?
I'm going to tell you, my gas prices went down. I got tax returns back. I didn't know what that felt like. I'm almost going to tear up. I'm almost going to tear up. I was getting tax returns back. No lie, y'all. I never get shit back.
Kevin said, well, one change on the Biden is that the justice system has been rejuvenated. I ain't been looking into that much, Kevin, but if it has, that's a big thing, I guess.
I didn't vote for dude. I didn't vote for him, but he just asked me what was different. Why he?
I know you didn't vote for it. You voted for fucking Trump. You ain't got to lie. Shit, tell the truth,
I would tell you if I had, but that shit was comedy. That nigga was. It kind of missed Trump in a way. That nigga was comedy. 5 p.m. around this motherfucker. The ratings was way up when he was in, wasn't he?
The
ratings was up.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this.
I
would say this. I ain't seen too many of them up there that really care about the military. Because my main concern was what I was saying was when we vote on people and ask for certain people to be in there, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I be on it like, man, they should really help the military and do what they need to do for the military folk. Because guess what? For what we do and what we don't get paid for, and for all the hours that we did work and don't get paid time and a half, whoever gets up there should get in there. First thing they should do is go make sure the veterans are straight, the veterans officers are better, and get everything. But they don't. That's my whole main point, what I was saying. And I don't see none of them doing it. See, only a few got up there and did it, man. But the ones we don't have lately, they haven't done nothing. Nothing. So that's why I told you, man, this is what makes people be sitting there saying, well, man, this is why I don't vote. And this is why I don't do this. And this is why I do that. And that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm just saying, I'm not knocking nobody else's opinion. I just wish people stop knocking my opinion for it. That's all. Trump may have been a clown. He could have. So what? It's a lot of presidents that was a clown up there. But all he did was really expose white people. He didn't really expose nobody. People been exposed. All he did was get up there and say certain things that he thought they could still keep saying. He was just saying y'all should have never stopped saying those things. He really exposed nothing. People always been like that. Trump just made sure that y'all could see it and hear it because he in the White House. That's all he did. He ain't exposed nothing, man. He just wanted y'all to hear from him to say y'all still on the ends. Y'all still this and that. That's all he did. He said, what you think about the officer who received only 2 years? Man, y'all look, bro. We know how this shit. Y'all know how it go. You know how that go. Y'all know what happened. Come on, man. We already know why he got 2 years. Come on, we know that. It just ain't the same, man. It ain't gonna never be the same. Not for us. It ain't no different than me and Tyrone walking down the street. They grab us with weed. Me and Tyrone get 30 years. They grab another color people, and they only get 2 years and probation. We already know that what's gonna happen. We know this gonna be like this. That's just some shit that ain't gonna change.
You just can't be just breaking the law. Try that shit.
Yeah,
let's not breaking the fucking law.
Pretty much. Hey, no, you telling the truth, bro.
And it shouldn't be a penalty of death behind shit. But let's just try not to break the law.
And you're right, T. I'm with you, dog. Hey, listen, I'm sipping on my thing and it's telling me the same thing. Try not to break the law, because guess what?
They're going to punish your ass for it.
Hey, hey, look, we all still here. Yep. Y'all know what they're going to do to us. They're going to punish us to the max. We're going to get the max. Come on, man. You know, we know that, man. Come on, bro. That's why I say, man, listen, vote. If you want to vote. I ain't got a problem. Vote. Vote all the time, man. Do what you got to do. But do not come at me ever again telling me why you didn't vote. Because I'm telling y'all, man, I'm going to start cussing people out really bad. He said there will be racism in the country due to the fear of white becoming the minority in the next 40 to 50 years. Well, I believe that because they show going out quick. I guess somebody, I don't know what race going to take over. I think the Mexicans going to take over before anybody. I really do. They got a growing population, man. Our population, I don't even know if we're going to survive, y'all. I don't know if we're going to make it because Lil John and Lil Coochie, they still killing everybody. So I don't know how long we're going to have a generation. This ain't got to go back. I know, bro. I know you got it. I'm coming to your show right after this, bro. I'm coming to your show right after this.
Gotta go battle.
Yeah, that's my dog right there, man. I'll be on his show tonight. I'm going to his show too. She said we as black people need to get together. Man, we ain't gonna never get that, Miss Evelyn. That ain't gonna happen. I don't think any race is gonna be like that. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Kevin. Hey, I don't think any get like that, man. That ain't gonna.
We hate on shades of people. That was bad. Like light skinned people not liking dark skinned people. We got double racism in our
shit. Why not vote on that? Vote on that, because that ain't gonna never happen. Vote on why we can't stop that. Stop that for us.
That's my good hair. We got good hair complex and shit.
And I look at it. Look, yeah. Look, see, man, come on.
Man, I got a curl. I'm just bullshit. I don't fuck with y'all. I got no curl.
Hey, but for real though, Miss Evelyn, you right though. But you know what, man, we've been preaching that for what 400 years, and it ain't never changed. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's homegrown in us. It's meant for us to be this way. It ain't changed. I don't hate on Tyrone. Tyrone don't hate on me. But y'all know how it affects. Man, you got your own family hating on you. Come on, man. You got your own family hating on you. Vote on that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, sit down with your family and vote on that. Cause somebody hates y'all right now in the family. Y'all know you can't go around everybody. Somebody gonna talk about he think he better than me. He look at the car he in. He think he doing something.
Judging by his car.
They gonna hate on you regardless. So stop it. That ain't gonna change nothing, man. It's sad, bro. So I don't know, but all I can say about the voting thing, man, it's like I don't know, man. I guess we do have to do better. But I'll rethink myself, Tyrone, man. And you know, I know I vote when I need to vote, but I just say I don't vote all the time. And I admit it.
It was the one vote that I thought was important. I don't even know what's the one. Is it North Carolina, South Carolina? Is South Carolina that they passed that law with the bathrooms, your sex bullshit? Guy can use girls, girls use guys' bathrooms.
That's here in South Carolina, Charlotte. Up in Charlotte.
That would have been one of the ones I would want to vote on.
Well, I did vote on that. What you didn't agree about, and I'll tell you what I didn't agree. What I agreed. I'll tell you what I agreed on.
It's literally black and white to me, man. If you born and you have a penis, you are a man to me, nigga, to death.
Right. I'm with
you. They drop you 6 feet. If you're a woman and you were born with the tools of a woman, you are a woman to death to me. Right. I'm not going to even change that Mrs. and Mr. with you. I'm not doing it at all. Okay. Don't have to.
Even if they cut their body parts off?
Not even a judge them. I'm not going to even know that part about them.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, even if they already don't cut their body parts off.
If cut them bitches off, him and God got issues. Not me. I ain't got nothing with it. Yes,
but I'm saying, if they cut I'm saying, like, say the dude.
Oh, you talking about the bathroom?
If he cut everything off and he got woman parts and he go into there, you still got a problem with it?
I do, man.
Even if their parts are cut off and he has woman parts?
Oh, man, my daughter and I got a problem, period.
I got you. Well, that's what we're talking about.
The age, you know, if my daughter going and she's 6 years old, I don't know what this dude confused by if he's a woman or man anyway. I don't want no confusion with my child involved.
I got you.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to have a problem. Now, if I'm stepping in there too, yeah, you know, we can probably do something. But I just want that to be traditional. Women going to their bathroom, have their privacy. Men going to theirs and have their privacy. I just don't see why it has to change.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's why I was asking the question. Even if the body parts are changed and they actually have female body parts, I'm saying you said that still would bother you.
I wouldn't even know. Here's the thing: is I wouldn't even know at that point. Like if why would it have to be a law? If you done did all that work, nigga, use use the women's bathroom then if you're gonna do it all like that. You done got brushed, you got your penis removed. Okay, why would I even think twice about that person? Like they walk in the bathrooms all
right. Yeah. But if you see a dude that just know he's a dude and he dressed up like a woman, he going to female.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have that at all. At all. That's madness.
Well, that was one of the things I voted on. I did vote on that when it came out. I did vote against, certain things on that. I didn't vote on all the other stuff, but yeah, man, last year was the one. I mean, not last year, when Biden, I voted then
and they got it passed for it. Here's the thing, it's crazy. You voted on it, right?
Yeah.
Know how they got it passed? Because the people who probably had an opinion didn't vote. All those votes made it change the whole outcome.
I don't know. I don't know, Ty. I don't know.
It's obvious if you voted one way, you voted one way, they come out maybe the way you wanted to come out. Maybe you was against it, but it was passed. Let's just say you got 2 or 3 million people sitting on their couch saying, you know what, man, we ain't gonna vote on this. We don't like it, but we ain't gonna vote on it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but still though, but how you know that's why they won?
They won because it was passed.
Yeah, but maybe people did vote and I voted.
Exactly, but we got the people, percentage of people who just don't believe in the process at all. Those people cannot complain about that bathroom situation is what I'm saying.
But I go in all the bathrooms now. I don't care if it's a female up there, female picture up there. No, I don't care. If I got to use it, I'm going to either one.
Damn.
I've been doing it now. So since they want to come up with it and do it, I go in there. Now, my daughter go in there, I'm going in there with her. I don't care if I got to take it to the man, I'm going in there with her. But now, if I got to use it, I go in either one. Whatever's open, I'm going in there. Since everybody had a big issue about it, that way you saw that problem, man. Just take the signs off. Whatever bathroom's open, just go in there. If you got small children, go in there with them. If y'all gonna make that big of a deal about it, that's how I felt about it. That's why I said, why are we doing all this voting if it ain't changing nothing?
It did change something. They voted and got some shit passed that I wouldn't be down with. They got some shit passed.
I said my oldest daughter's a stud, but I tell her a lot in the end of the day. You still a woman. That is, you're right. Y'all need to stop saying these girls are studs too, because ain't no such thing as no stud. Because I ain't seen a stud yet take a dude punching the shit out their ass, and then they start hollering they're a woman after he punched them. So I don't believe in that stud stuff. I believe it just says she just a woman. I'm sorry, Miss Evelyn. Ain't no studs. Because if you're a stud, you should be able to take whatever a man give your ass. But so you ain't no damn stud. So stop it. I'm serious, see? Because I don't hear plenty of them. And they be like, oh, when the police call, they be like, I'm a girl. Oh, you a girl. I thought you said you wanted this. I thought you said you wanted this.
Like, I didn't know you was a girl. I never punched you.
Look, I said, but I'm sorry, babe. I
like but you remember City Lights used to have them though.
Oh, they had them all. They used to come. Remember, they used to approach us all the time and be like, you know what? I'm a stud, and that's my girl. I be like, girl, if you don't get your butt out of my face, you better go on, girl.
Motherfucking strip off and shit. We had to fight women to get to the stage.
That's how they do it in the club. He said that's how they do it in the club. It goes in every bathroom.
I know, right?
Hey,
for the drunk ones.
Hey, I City Lights used to have it going on, but we should have voted on that. We need to vote to bring City Lights back. How about that?
They closed it?
Yeah, City Lights closed.
Man, how's that possible? That was
it's possible.
Money generator. He must have lost his liquor license or something.
I don't know, man. It got too undescribable. It was undescribable. So everybody go to the O box. What is it? O box or whatever that is down there. But nah, man, I ain't want to get out top, man. But nah, man. But the voting thing, I'm with you, T. I understand your side of what you just said. So I kind of got to take that in perspective now. I'm gonna think about that too, because you said some good stuff, man. So I gotta reevaluate myself, man, and maybe I'll start voting, man, like I should, man. you know, right regularly, and not just like when I want to. But sometimes, man, I see
can't keep up all the dates of that shit they have locally, to be honest with you.
Well, that's what. See, that was one of my things I kept talking about. That's why they do this shit like that, T. They know people got to work. So everybody can't get out there and do the local votes. You can't go do this. People don't have time, man. Folks got other shit on their mind because of how they do the voting system. So they know when to do this crap. And they say, oh, these motherfuckers gonna be at work. So we know they can't get out and come vote. They ain't worried about this shit. They don't care nothing about the local. Only people that sit their ass at home ain't got shit else to do, got these easy jobs, can go down there and put their votes in. That's why they did the system this way, bro. That's what I've been trying to explain to people. Do you know how many people would go actually vote locally? And how many people tell, hey, man, you can't go because we need you here. They got to pick certain times to try to get off and go. It's hard. And some folks just be like, you know what, man, I ain't finna waste my time. I ain't going to do it. It ain't that they don't want to vote. Some people just got other shit they got going on, man. That's why they don't go vote.
Yeah.
You know, see, we ain't even putting that out there and saying that. And it's true. We not. You know, so I mean, you can go vote. I can go vote anytime I want to. I got the time to do it.
I still don't get all those motherfuckers. I'll be like, shit. I guess I won't complain about that dude the whole time.
See?
That's what I do. I just said, don't bitch, Tyrone. That's what I tell myself. If I didn't vote on that judge in that district, don't bitch. Whatever he do for those 4 years, I got to shut the fuck up.
Well, let me ask you this then. What's your opinion on the Supreme Court and all that? Don't you think the Supreme? I'm asking this. Don't you think the Supreme Court, you shouldn't be able to do but 10 years and get your ass off that seat? You shouldn't be able to sit on that bitch all to the day you die.
Man, that was one job when I learned that in high school about that position that I was like blown the fucking way. Like, for real? Forever, ever? Mm-hmm. You can't be detained. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a dope ass job to have. But
no, it's not.
Okay, let me be the devil advocate in that process.
Okay, there. Be the devil advocate. Go ahead.
Since you say you think I'm pretty sure you're leaning towards the fact you want them to go away in 10 years and get fresh blood.
Yes.
I look at them as more of a scholar type thing, have history. Like most religions or whatever ancient civilization, they always have the
and look at Tyrone, and look how that don't turn out for the fucking world.
Somebody got to hold things accountable through generations opposed to a 10-year deal. That's how I feel. So I think that's a good job. I think you gotta have the clergymen, the top of the line. They're gonna keep the law and order through presidents. Keep going through whether Democrat or Republican. Don't keep going.
You calling them joker scholars in the world and the way that
they're gonna be considered your legal scholar anyway.
Did you just?
That's the top of the law. The Supreme Court, it goes no higher than that, sir. It goes no higher than that.
The judicial system is jacked up now because of them same jokers sitting up there for over living a life. They got them same thought process as the old way, and they ain't changing, and that's why we messed up now. You shouldn't be able to sit up there. Oh, I don't give a damn, man. They ain't no smarter than you and me to sit there all their life and do nothing but collect the check, and then their families collect the check when their ass die. And they should be able to do 10 years, get the hell out of that seat, and let somebody else get up there. Because that's why we in the situation we in now with everything going on.
I just think
everybody keep talking about we gotta have these scholars. Damn scholars.
I think the laws will shift too fast if we have somebody every 10 years.
No, the laws.
I think it has to be somebody who has that a longevity, like sitting there, got historical information, man. Balancing things.
Bro, we've been dealing with them same jokers since now, and guess what? Ain't shit been balanced. What they're telling y'all right now?
They make the law. At the end of the day, it's law. They make the law.
Y'all keep talking about they make the law, but look at we ain't nowhere.
If you gonna be here, you gonna live by the law.
We still in the same situation we was back when
I'm not saying you. So you think a guy got in every 10 years to make what difference would he make?
We'll find that out if they do it.
Because they ain't.
Well,
they ain't gonna do it.
They might not, but I'm just telling y'all that's why the shit still is where it is now. We still in Shitsville, and we gonna stay in Shitsville because everybody thinking just like that, saying we got now. I don't care. They don't mean it's right. If you can put the president in there for 4 years and put them out, why they can't do the same? President come in and do the same thing. What did Trump do when Obama put all the laws out? He came right in the first day and changed them all. So what's the difference?
You got to have some power to keep the power in order.
Bro, don't you think with some of the stuff that Obama put in place, that shit was working? Yeah, how you think that made people feel? And then this joker come in here one day and change everything. You got these folks still been in power for 30 years, 40 years sitting in the Supreme Court, and ain't shit changed, man. So that's all I'm saying. What's the difference?
Well, it seemed like your state, which the people you voted for from the bottom level, bring things to the Supreme Court to get approved or disapproved. Is that right?
Negative. Supreme Court sucks.
No. I mean, the people when you got an issue on the ground, I think this is how it works. It starts down here at our level, then it goes to the next level. Then they take it to your state court or whatever, federal court. Bam. And if it's not reached to where you're liking, you'll say, "Hey, man, I want to hear it from the Supreme Court." You want something at the highest level. You want the people with the most knowledge to make a bid on your win, whether you win or lose.
No, man.
That's what you have now.
That's what Senator Robert and Governor so-and-so called his partners up there at the Supreme Court and talked to them and said, "Hey, y'all been not past that shit. I don't care what he said. Y'all know how politics work, man. Come on, bro. It don't work like that. Come on."
Are you disturbed by the man's benefits?
I'm disturbed by everything. I don't think you should be
talking about that position, that job.
Yes, I am. Because me and you served in the military and we don't get shit.
Well,
I'm just saying, 25 years, I don't get what they get, and they ain't done shit. They just sitting there with a robe on. Making law.
They're making some judgment calls up there sometime.
So I don't want to hear that shit. And you know what I'm saying? And that's why you sitting there like, well, damn. Oh, well, damn. You're right.
Didn't they have to go over don't ask, don't tell?
Barack took that out.
Who took that out?
Yeah, your president took that out.
Oh, so that wasn't even a Supreme Court issue.
No, Barack took that out. Hey, he took that out. Don't ask, don't tell. And then I came back and said, well, shit, if you don't ask, you ain't gonna get no tail. Hey, man, on that note, I ain't gonna say that, man. We gonna get ready to close it out. See,
all right, man.
I gotta get ready to go to my boy show, man, and watch him because he be wilding too over there. They be doing that Southern Soul. They do the Southern Soul thing because I listen to a lot of Southern Soul music too. So they be doing their show at like 8 o'clock. So I like go over and watch his show and laugh because them jokers they be wilding. I ain't never seen so many musicians that fuss and argue, man. I thought we fuss and argue. You got musicians that just hate each other. Now I've never seen that. I ain't
Peace
know
out, brother.
I didn't know the industry was like that, bro. Didn't know it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, dog, for coming on, man, and helping enlighten me on some of this voting stuff, man, giving your opinions and stuff. I appreciate that, dog. And I hit you up, man, the next week, man. And like I said to y'all, yo, I got you, dog. I hit you up, T. Yeah, but like I said, y'all, you know, hey, man, I get it. Y'all vote if you got to vote. I just say it again. I'm going to reiterate to y'all. I don't vote like that, but I will vote. But certain things I just don't do no more because I just feel like it don't impact my life. You know, I wish it would impact my kids' life, but the way they doing things now, I don't know. But I'm not telling nobody don't vote. Yeah, y'all vote, man. I ain't got no problem with it, but I just say y'all don't be coming at me because I don't vote because it ain't going to happen. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody coming out watching. And, you know, hey, listen, next week we're going to have two special guests, and we're going to talk about some other real stuff. And so just tune in, man, and be there. And I'm just glad, man, we was able to get some of this stuff out because maybe I might rethink myself. But, hey, for the meantime, I don't know because I ain't about to do it. But anyway, I will holler at y'all, man. And Real Talk Live, man, we thank y'all for coming out to listen to the podcast. And if you can't catch it, man, catch it. It'll stay up and pre-recorded, so y'all will be good to watch it. You can come back and always watch it. But anyway, we about to get ready to get up out of here. And I'll holler at y'all. Man, hopefully y'all have a good day, good night, good evening. And I'll see y'all next Wednesday at 7 o'clock.